This is part, I have no idea what number we're at for my tarot and oracle deck collection. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, I'm Mand. So, it's been a minute since I actually continued on with the tarot and oracle deck collection videos. I have no idea what number we're at. No idea. I will have to go over back through my videos and see what number we're at. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so these are kind of my Angel out of print. A lot of these are Doreen Virtue decks, just to give you a heads up, and kind of decks that I don't reach for the most, bar one. There's definitely one that I reach for quite often, but other than that, these are kind of ones that are not used all that much. So get comfy cozy and we'll try and make this snappy. First deck is the Angel Prayers Oracle by Kyle Gray. I believe I've shown this one before, but just to give you a quick glance at it, it's not a deck that I would use a whole pile. This was one of my first few decks that I had, but I do not reach for this anymore. It has served its purpose. I enjoyed it at the time, but I don't know, I no longer kind of resonate with the artwork more so than anything else. I have decks or other decks that kind of fit this aesthetic, so no, this isn't for me. And I struggle with the whole Archangel Michael being blue in this. I'm not sure where the card is. It's there somewhere. I could have just shown it here as well. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is chaotic. But yeah, I'm not really here for a lot of the blue tones personally. Okay, so it's Doreen Virtue decks time. I've shown this actually a good few times, the Angel Therapy. I believe these are out of print unless you can get them on maybe Facebook Marketplace, eBay. I don't think you can get legit ones off Amazon. I don't know. This is an old one. This is definitely one from the start of my journey for sure. I believe a lot of us probably would have started off with Doreen Virtue decks and kind of got into the Angels first for the most part. That's how I started anyway. I like this deck. I still do enjoy this. There's certain cards that, yeah, I don't really resonate with. The artwork is a bit odd. You can tell it's dated. It's not even odd. It's just dated. That's all. But there's nothing wrong with that. Because I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. I still find this one highly stunning. It confuses me because some of the cards are a bit cartoonish and then others have like extreme details. So no, I'm not even 100% sure. So I'm not sure, are these, well, what are these pictures artwork called? You know, when you just pick artwork and you put it in. I'm not sure if that's true. But anyway, this is the Angel Therapy one. Actually, do you know what? I'm just going to continue on because we have quite a few Doreen Virtue decks. Then we have the Angel Tarot cards, and I think I've shown this in a video recently. I really like this deck, and I definitely, as you can see, have highly loved on it as well. And I love the artwork to this. And definitely as a more, I want to say more seasoned reader. I'm definitely not the most advanced or anything like that. But what I would say is my understanding of the cards has gotten a lot better. My own trust in my intuition has gotten a lot better as well. Apologies, I had to pause there because I had to sneeze and anyway. So this is a chunky deck. I believe you can still get this one actually, but it's just by Radley Valentine instead. I think Doreen's name has gone off it and it doesn't have the silver gilding, which is fine to be honest because that kind of chips. But I really love this deck. I mean, some of the things I'm just like, okay. I mean, I'm not sure about the lipstick. Maybe it wasn't intentional, but look, I don't care. I still love this very, very much. I mean, again, the way that people are depicted is it hinges on being real, but also slightly cartoony, bit fantasy based too. daily guidance from your angels oracle. I got this one with the Mind, Body and Spirit magazines that you collect weekly. I don't know how long they went on for, but like you got like a lot of stuff, to be fair. I don't know if they do them anymore, excuse me, which is kind of sad because I really enjoyed collecting them every week. And this one holds a very special place in my heart, for sure, 200%. I thoroughly love this. It definitely gave me a lot of accurate readings as well. So I'd be actually interested to see using it now. I definitely feel like this is one of the nicer decks, personally. Now, I love all of them. But yeah, this one just holds a very special place in my heart. The Romance Angels. I believe everybody was at one point trying to get their hands on this. I'm not sure if it's the same now. Not that it makes a whole difference, to be honest. It's fine. It's grand. It's a lovely deck. But there's definitely other romance oracles out there that you can get that work just fine too. But I suppose it's just for the time and things like that, this was a huge thing. And I suppose a lot of people love going for love readings. So again, some of these I don't particularly, the titles especially, like the artwork is beautiful. It has a very Renaissance, did I say that right? Renaissance. Oh my goodness me, you guys, apologies. This heat is actually getting to me. Anyway, this isn't a full walkthrough of this deck. If you want a walkthrough of it, let me know. But I mean, you can't really get it anymore unless you get it on eBay. And I know this deck was going for stupid money. It was ridiculous what this was going for. So anyway. And I think this is the last one in this galaxy. Oh, lies. I have one more. This is Healing with the Angels. And I love this one as well. Oh my gosh. I really, really love this one as well. I know there's a guidebook here. I always find the guidebook in this one very interesting, actually, because just the way this is like laminate feeling. I don't know. But this is another one that holds like that special place in my heart as well. So these are the backs. Do you know, sometimes you kind of wish like decks were kind of like this. I'm sure there is. But I really like this one a lot because it just has keywords. There's no blurbs or anything like that. The artwork doesn't do much for me, personally. But then again, I do. Like, I love that Archangel Michael card. But then again, I surprise myself when I use this because then other messages kind of come through for me as well. So I really do like this one. Actually, I'm looking at this now and I'm kind of like, oh, why did I overlook this? I need to start working with this one again because I actually really enjoy this. And just to keep on the Doreen Virtue trend, so a lot of you will have seen this box. It's the Archangel Oracle, and this is my first ever gifted, well, passed down deck, because this was my mom's deck, but she never used it. So she was massive into angels. She still is, just probably not as much as she was before. But my Oma got this for her, and I remember eyeing this up. And I was like, oh, I really want my own deck. And eventually, I didn't ask for it or anything like that. I didn't ask for her deck. She eventually was like, here, you use it. You'll definitely get more use out of it than I will. And I did. I got a lot of use out of it. Actually, these, to be fair, these cards held up way better. Way better than I could have imagined. More so than my Angel Tarot ones, actually. And I did use this deck quite a lot. Like, this one used to come up all the time for me. I love that. And this one, Claircognizance. Sometimes I find these difficult to pronounce, but yeah. Or this one. This one as well came up a lot. So, that's, I think these are all my Doreen Virtue decks. Yeah. Next deck is Advice from Angels. I think I've shown this on my channel before. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm not really sure if I have, okay, or have not. But this was the first deck I was gifted, we'd say, if memory serves me right. And technically, well, it is a deck and it isn't a deck. So you have kind of how you use it. And then you have different ones. So you have angelic guidance, angelic connections, angels in action, and there's one more, angel being. Yeah. And so sorry, that's so loud. Then you kind of just had these descriptions, if that makes sense. So I worked with this for a bit. I wasn't overly gone on it. Again, it was a huge angel. Which one is this angel being? Oh, angel reassurance as well. So it is really, really nice. I definitely feel like if this is your vibe, then this is kind of the deck you should get. But I suppose starting off, it was just a little bit overwhelming in one sense. And I do find sometimes these can get a little bit repetitive in their way. Okay, so this is kind of an old one. It's meditation and affirmation cards. I'm pretty sure I got this in probably like the range or something. But, oh, right, okay. So these are kind of cards that you can meditate on. You have your affirmations, so quotes to meditate on. Which are, I mean, you could use this for journaling too. I haven't really. And then you have the affirmations, which are fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but it wouldn't be one that I reach for a whole pile either. So I'm just going to put that to the side. And talking about affirmation decks, I do have a few, not too many. So I have Spirit Junkie, and these, I have two by Gabrielle Bernstein. This deck, I believe, there's some cards actually up here on my little pin board type thing. For the reason being is I left the window open and it rained. It rained in Ireland, I know, hard to imagine. And some of these cards got damaged. So, and with it being an affirmation deck, you could just take it out and you wouldn't know any different, let's be honest. So I really love this one. I really like the artwork in it. It's very cool. It definitely speaks to me. It speaks to me in art style, but it's not one, again, I reach for a whole pile, because again, some of these kind of get a little repetitive, and I do love my She Loves affirmation deck as well. The second one I have is The Universe Has Your Back, which is my first affirmation deck, and this one will always hold a special place in my heart. Oh my god, why am I feeling emotional about this? Anyway, maybe one day I'll like share the entire story, but if you guys are interested, I know not everyone will be, but this was one of the few decks that I actually picked up on one of my, I think this was the first deck that I picked up on one of the first trips that Jamie took me to a holistic shop, and there's just, it means a lot because there's just this whole thing behind it anyway. So this deck got so much use, and I'll be like, it has gotten so much use, and I miss this old Hay House cardstock. It's beautiful. It's so buttery and like flexy, but in a good way, and it's just, oh. Anyway, this deck means a lot to me, so I hold it very closely to to my own heart, because it just, I like that. There's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. But yeah, this one holds a lot to me. Alright, the next one is How to Love Yourself cards by Louise Hay, actually. And I very rarely use this, I'll be brutally honest. I do not. First of all, I don't like this. It doesn't even stay close. It's slightly magnetic, but anyway. And the reason I don't use this is, one, very hard for me, well, not to shuffle, but to kind of hold. It's a little bit awkward. It's a little bit awkward to try and show it, because there's, how many cards did I just say? 64. You know I love a chunky deck, but for some reason, I don't know, I find this one hard to kind of show. So let me show you what I mean. Beautiful, right? It's back and front. Which is nothing wrong with it, but I like it, but I don't want to be flipping back and forth. It's just not for me. So I don't really reach for it. Even though I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, it's actually so pretty. Why haven't you used it? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't like the way it was back and front. Is it a big issue in the grand scheme of things? No. Wait, why is that one that way? Oh, it's just because I have it the wrong way. That's okay. What's that one? Oh, I don't know. Do you have this deck? Tell me how you work with it. I'm not really 100% sure how I want to incorporate it. But now I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait, hold on, I have an idea. I'm like, oh gosh. And the last affirmation deck in this, would say, section of my collection, oh my god, really, is Notes from the Universe on Abundance. And I've shown this card. It's our deck. It's 60 cards. It's by Mike Dooley. It's Hay House. I feel like a lot of these are Hay House decks. And this is another one that does not come with a guidebook, which is totally fine. And it's another deck that was highly used at the start of my journey with decks. Actually, when I think about it now, I probably use these a lot more than what I use now. But anyway, what I like about these is I love the pictures on the back. Each one of them has a different picture on the back that if you wanted to meditate on, you absolutely could. But there's also notes from the universe. And it's like a little post-it card. From the universe, which I absolutely love. I mean, the pictures are not only stunning, but just the fact that you have, oh, I've been meaning to tell you for the longest time that, well, concerning the illusions, time and space, the stars at night, the earth under your feet, the oceans, the rivers, the prairies, and everything under the sun, they're all yours. Guess I thought you'd have noticed by now. Oh yes, they are the universe. So it's like talking with that friend that's really going, hello, I've been sending you signs, but you're not even listening. I've been giving you advice, but what are you doing? I don't know. I really like this one. It's very sassy and I need to move it up in my collection so that I just reach for it more. I think everyone knows this one in my collection. It's the Earthcraft. You all know my opinions, and if you don't, then I will quickly give you my opinions. And no, I don't hate this deck. Absolutely not. I don't like the guidebook. Me and that guidebook, we do not get on. But I love these cards so damn much. And I'm definitely gonna just, these are the backs. I'm just gonna stop and I'm gonna crack this deck out at some stage soon. I'm actually kind of feeling it soon for the end of August to start using this, because it is a beautiful deck. I love the artwork and I love Juliet Diaz and Lauren Anderson's work. It's just stunning. I just don't get on with the guidebook. So guidebook aside, Amanda's going to try and dive into this completely intuitive. So maybe I should make this a journey in of itself, because it's so stunning. Okay, the next two are both by John Holland. So it's a psychic tarot, and it's not really a tarot, it's more like a tarot oracle. I think there's a mini. I think Hay House brought out a mini of this as well. I'm not sure. No, this isn't an order. I like this deck. I don't reach for it as much as I thought I would, if I'm being honest. I definitely picked it up with the intentions of using it a lot more than what I do. But I feel like for client readings, if you read for somebody else, these could be quite good actually. So it's definitely something that I want to try. Definitely try. But it is a lovely deck. It's a very nice, very relatable. And it definitely covers different aspects of what each of us go through and what we face. So yeah, I do like this deck. I just don't reach for it a whole pile. But I like the artwork actually, believe it or not. I feel like it's pretty consistent throughout the deck. So sticking with John Holland as well, is I also have the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. So I feel like if you're looking for the Doreen Virtue deck and you can't get that, I feel like this one could fill that void. Plus there's more cards in it, and who doesn't like more cards? Really. Okay, we need to take a sip of water, because I'm talking at a rate of 90 now to try and get through this. Again, very similar to the Psychic Tarot, but it definitely fits more into heart center, right? And relationships and how you might be feeling. And not just romantic relationships, but just relationship with yourself, relationship with co-workers, family members, romantic friendships, all that. Absolutely, 200%. So I feel like this one could fill a little bit of that void. Maybe if you're looking for a romance one. I'm sure there's like 100 others. I don't have many romance decks, actually, believe it or not. Don't know why. I should. But yes, that's the Psychic Tarot for the heart. And last but certainly not least is my Winterseer Animal Oracle. And no, this isn't a deck that I don't use a whole pile. You guys know I use this quite a lot. It's one of my favorite oracles for sure. I'd nearly say, no, I'm not going to say because I'm not 100% sure, but I definitely know it is one of my favorite. I love the guidebook. That guidebook is amazing. And it is a Llewellyn deck as well. But I love the white background and then the pops of color. It is truly stunning. It is so cute, and it's one of my favorite animal decks, actually. I have quite a few. This is one of my favorites. Don't know why this one resonates the most, because I do think the Colette Baron Reid one, can't think of the name of it now, you'd think I would, but the animal deck that she's created, that I would love that. I do, just not as much as this one. Oh, excuse me, you guys. The pig card. I love the pig. And there's a donkey card as well here. And the dog. You guys know I'm a pure animal lover. So, where's the donkey card? Oh my god. Is there... Oh, even the cat. Like, come on. And a lot of these would be animals that are kind of pretty much here in Ireland as well. So, it's not something that I'm unfamiliar with either. Alright, my lovelies. That is my collection video for today. Let me know what one is your favorite. Do you have any of these decks? And so on and so forth. My brain is absolutely pooped, so I'm just going to sign off now. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. I'd love to have you part of the family. Hit the like because it does help my channel out, and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And remember, stay magical, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.